I think I got the timing off on that.
Do you want us to restart?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I think
Alright,
it was like
then, I
I think it
guess.
was by like a millisecond or something.
Alright, so in the recording, in post-production, this is a note to me. When Jax sounds like slightly like a millisecond off, it's fine. Leave it be.
Leave it be. I'll just have slower responses.
That'll be everyone else's problem to deal with.
I'm already a problem enough.
No. No.
I feel like you're making fun of me.
No. Me never. No.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think we're all at the tired point of the year. At least I know I am. So...
We're all Eepy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a 1 out of 4 recording if we weren't.
Okay, I'm gonna go into grandma mode. What the hell does that mean?
Eepy?
What is
It's
EP?
just sleepy,
It's
Jax.
sleepy, but without
Then
the S
just
and the
say
E.
it!
Slow.
Just say
No!
it!
Context
What do you
clues!
mean?
Context clues! You can figure it out, Jax!
I thought it was like a legitimate E and a P, and I was like, what does that stand for?
Colin, continue to say Eepy.
I hate this.
EP.
I hate this. I'm
Read.
gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. This is my last podcast.
No!
I'm done with the EP. I'm done with the just put in the letters.
No. It sounds cuter when you say Eepy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm outnumbered,
Okay.
so I can't really say shit because I'm gonna get
You can still
dogpiled.
try.
No, I'm gonna get dogpiled.
That's right.
We're not dogs.
I'm a
You're
I was
1
gonna
out of
say I'm a
4.
rat, but I'm not a rat. I'm a
You're
frog.
not. You got him.
That's
mixed
wrong.
Up.
I'm the rat.
You're the rat.
I'm the rat.
So then what the
I don't know,
hell's
I'm Eepy.
Colin?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Vampire.
That's not a furry!
Was your chosen animal? Discuss.
Raccoon. I like raccoons.
That's Jax's.
Yeah, that's mine.
Well, motherfucker. Okay,
I thought Jax was a
then
bat.
I'll be a fucking I like ferrets. Ferrets are nice.
Okay.
But
Look,
rodents
I like
and
bats,
single amphibian.
but I am much more of a raccoon because I am fat, I eat shit, and I sleep, and I have bags under my eyes. The silence says
It's like
everything.
I want to disagree, right? But I'm like, am I ready for that argument? Will I win that? Do I want to pick that battle?
I don't know why you would argue. You've seen me.
You're not that fat.
Neither are raccoons. They're just pudgy and adorable, and they roll around like dumbasses. That's me.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. I'll
Everybody.
accept that answer.
Today's
Welcome.
conversation: furries. Nah.
Whoa.
What do you mean? Whoa! You're the
No,
one
let's talk
over
about
here.
let's talk about furries. What's your persona? Mine's a goat or a dragon. It depends.
Are we actually doing this?
Why go?
Yeah, go for it.
If I might ask.
I don't have one.
It's a rat or a fish.
It's just an animal. I don't know. I don't know, man.
See, I resonate with a raccoon, but I legitimately have a costume of a hare. So I mean,
It's true.
Good old hard
Yeah.
hair.
but like I don't even consider that one a furry. But I guess it's a furry, so I guess I'm in the community. I don't know, man.
It's not traditional, but
It's not traditional, but it is still technically, I suppose.
A fursuit.
Would you guys go to a furry convention?
I would. Yeah, if it's a
would.
family-friendly one.
yeah,
Most are.
could
Yeah.
be fun.
I probably would. It's just I don't really know any around here. I know there's lots because I live in this area. I was about to name drop, and I mean, most people, if they stalk me just a little bit of effort, they'll know where I am, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Yeah, but this area generally has like a bunch of conventions. So I'm pretty sure we have a furry convention over here. I've just never really had I should go there because I really don't have any friends that go there. Conventions.
Yeah, I'm in Southern California. There's definitely one around here somewhere.
Yeah. Conventions suck
I'm
when
in
you
New
don't
York.
have
There's
people.
gotta be somewhere.
I'm pretty sure in New
Yeah.
York, yeah.
I haven't been to a con since I guess since pandemic. It was funny because we usually went to AX, right? Because we're weebs. And then we were like, our last one we went, oh, I don't know if we're gonna go next year. Like, it's getting pricey and like, the reason why it was so convenient for us to go was because my college was pretty close to where they held it.
Mhm.
But I graduated and we're like, we don't really want to pay for a hotel, so we'll see how things go. And then the pandemic hit and we went, oh, thank God we did not buy our tickets early.
Yeah.
Phew.
No, I'm probably going back to a convention this year just to try and meet up with friends, but like, I also dread it.
I'd like to go back.
Oh
but,
yeah,
like,
I'd love to go back, but even I don't care what CDC, whatever that thing is called. And they're like, "Oh yeah, no, it's over."
I still wear a mask, quite honestly.
Yeah, if
Like,
if,
my
if,
work
if I'm in a major like crowded area, I'll wear one.
I try to do it
For
my
the-
best I can, but yeah.
For the most part, I only wear it while I'm at work because that is the place where I will get infected.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt that's where I can make contact with the most people and all that shit. So I'm like, I'll wear it there. It's not an excuse per se, but that's what I tell people. Because the secondary answer is, if I'm just not feeling it, no one will have to know if I'm not smiling. It is so nice. It is so convenient.
I used to have that, yeah, for
'Cause-
retail. It was super nice.
I've had coworkers ask me, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm gonna get infected, it'll be here. But, like, it's not a lie. It's just not the whole truth.
Like 10 years down the line, you're still wearing a mask just because you don't want to put on a smile.
If I am still working in retail in 10 years, I will be legitimately sad.
That's what the point of the mask is.
The mask is... I've made that joke so many times and nobody gets it. And I'm kind of glad no one gets it either. Can you imagine being outed as a fucking, like, Dream SMP fan? Not even a fan of Dream, just of the SMP.
Mm-hmm.
Just out in public. I would just disintegrate.
One day I went out and I was like wearing I was wearing the Filza hoodie with like, what was it? Either a Technoblade and shirt underneath, a Rambo mask, and then my beanie with some Eddsworld pins on it. And I'm like, man, I gotta pick a struggle. Like, for real.
For real.
Like, everyone will know I'm gay now. I'm not being outed as like a fan of these things. I'm specifically outed as a member of the LGBTQ community.
No, dude,
Say
you
you're-
need the flannel.
Say you're
missing the flannel.
LGBT without being
I'm not
LGBT.
bi.
I'm the flannel bitch. Sorry.
Yeah, he's a flannel bitch.
Oh, my bad. Excuse me.
My sister's the flannel bitch. She's the one that... I just look like a 13-year-old emo kid all the time. And my sister wears flannel.
Dude, I perpetually look like I'm in my either second or third year of college. And I can't shake that. I like look in the mirror and I'm like, yep. I look like I have class in 40 minutes. Which, honestly, I'll take that. That's fine. Because some of the guys at my work are just like, oh, she's clearly struggling for money and, like, you know, is going to college. Good for her. And they're nicer to me because of that. I'm like, nice. Sick. Yeah. Something weird. A bit of a pivot, but just, okay. So we sell beer at our thing, right? And we have a list of it, right? Right? We have like a chalkboard that lists all the beers we have available, and someone, for some reason, well, I know the reason now, just some vigilante took chalk from behind my desk while, like, someone else was on their shift and crossed out Bud Light. And I was like, why? What happened?
But Light specifically.
Bud Light specifically. And I found out, yeah, they had a controversy recently.
Oh, yeah.
And I was...
this
I
shit,
didn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, you didn't know
and
that?
I was... all I heard was there was a controversy. Didn't know what it was, but I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then I was told, oh yeah, it's about trans issues, right?
Mhm.
That's what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supporting the community and, like, you know, actually standing, you know, with us. And, you know, the LGBTQ is, you know, standing with us. And all these people, I could say this because I have half of that damn blood in me. All these fucking rednecks. So come at me if you want. Are over here upset, like, I can't drink my Bud Light, and then, like, I was gonna drink, you know, Corona, but then I found out it's by the same company, so then I was gonna drink the Stellar Ale or whatever, then it's found out it's by the same damn company, and, like, so all
That's
these
like-
beers
it's-
are the same
how do you
under
I'm
the...
glad they're
Yeah,
finding
all
out
these
about
beers are under
capitalism.
the
How do you
same
keep up with
umbrella.
that?
Yeah, they're all under the same umbrella because people are pointing it out to them, and they're getting pissed. And this one guy is like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna drink any of these beers. I'm just gonna be a man and drive in my Chevy. And this person on TikTok was like, who's gonna tell them about the campaign they did a few years ago and the money they've donated?
You can't escape it.
You can't.
The wild part is I had customers be like, all right, good for them. They crossed out Bud Light because they thought we did it. And I suddenly had this, like, this terrifying feels like the wrong word, but just this moment of just my brain expanding, going, oh my god, I've been serving transphobic people this entire fucking time, and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Christ.
I was not happy. I was like, god damn it.
That's where you should be like, oh no, I'm sorry. Let me go get that, and just kind of like act like you're trying to clean it off. Be like, no, we super supported here. Would you like
Just
some?
put in parentheses off to the left, like still in stock.
Still in stock. Yeah.
Man,
Good on them, though.
I thought
The Bud Light people.
I thought it was weird because I saw something about, like, a guy promoting, like, a new beer that he's made, and it's, like, super American and manly and
I bet you it tastes like
because
ass.
well, it was done as a response to, like, Bud Light, and I was like, why Bud Light specifically? I had no idea this was going on either. So I just figured, oh, it's the guy doesn't like the company that makes Bud Light, so he's making a competitive beer, I guess. And somebody looked up, like, where this beer is being produced, like the new one, and they found that it roots back to, like, the companies that make Bud Light still.
They're all
connected.
yeah, they are
You can't escape
all
it.
these fucking beers are under a goddamn umbrella. It's like
The
two
PepsiCo of beer.
Yeah, it's like two companies.
Yeah.
It's two companies and both of
Yes.
them are supporting. So you're fucked if you're getting a beer. I'm sorry, honey boo boo. So you might as well just suck it up and start getting those sweet little cocktails.
Alcoholic rates go down by 50%.
I was thinking. I was like,
The world
damn,
is healing.
Bud Light really fighting against alcohol.
Okay, so instead of like writing next to the Bud Light that's marked out on the menu and saying, like, you know, still in stock or whatever, or have plenty of, right next to it going, better buy now, selling out fast. That'll piss them off.
Make a scarcity.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, that'll piss them
Drive
off
up-
because that'll mean people are buying a shit ton of it, supporting.
What do you mean they're still buying it? What do you mean they're supporting trans
There
rights?
was a video I also saw. This guy is in the aisle of like a Walmart or something, and he is
This
just
is
smashing
how I found
all
out through
the
that
beer.
video.
Yeah.
Yep. And then yeah.
I was like, I hope somebody comes and just knocks you with that bill.
He got, like, arrested, I'm pretty sure, like, right afterwards. Pretty sure that's how the
Good.
video
Justice.
ends.
Trans rights.
Yeah,
win.
the video I saw, it didn't play the whole thing. So I was like, did they get him? Did they just let him walk? Because I would have been like, no, you need to clean this up.
I was like, that's so much effort to give a shit, you know?
Well, remember, guys. We're the sensitive ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, so
God.
sorry. How silly
Oh,
of me! I forgot.
I just think it's so funny because I don't think I've ever met like a. Well, I could be completely wrong, but like I've never met like a trans or a gay person that's like, oh man, I love Bud Light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like,
too.
I'm sure they're out there.
I'm sure they're out there, but like for a company that like they like the prime consumer isn't going to be trans people or gay people or anything. They're like, oh yeah, we're in support of trans people. Let's go. It's like, oh wow, you're just really cool like that. But then
Yeah, it's like,
everybody
cool,
else
thanks
that's
for
a
the support.
conservative
What?
that is their consumer is just like, fuck you, Bud Light. And like, come on.
I mean, suddenly the amount of gay people drinking Bud Light.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's the thing, as I was wondering, as Kaz was mentioning that, is what if it, you know, cool, I'm glad they're supporting and whatnot, but what if it's also a smart campaign thing of, yeah, the community's gonna start drinking the beer, being like, cool, you support us, so we'll support you back, raising up those numbers because they know the people that are mad and smashing their beers are just gonna come back
Yeah, they will just inevitably come back.
because it's
Right.
alcohol.
What if it's funny of just like, what is it? Oh, we'll go to the new market because now the gays are outnumbering them. They're growing. You can't stop them.
Yeah, no, it's crazy times. You have that going on. You have the writer strike going on right now. Just to
yeah.
date this episode even further.
I've known it's been coming because
Oh,
I
yeah.
follow a few people that are part of the Writers Guild because obvious reasons.
Mhm.
So I've known it's been coming, and then the second it dropped, I'm like, hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Oh yeah.
I can't physically be there because, you know, poor, and I can't waste the gas. But I'm with them in spirit.
Yeah. I'm in that
wish
same
I-
boat
I
with you,
wish I could be
Fishy,
there.
except mine's more money to get over there.
Yours is even more money. Yeah, I
Just
wish I could.
put me
dude.
on one of those school robot like fucking monitors. And just
Yeah.
wheel me out there.
No, just
Dude,
You know what I'm talking
Ben
about?
Schwartz
Those, like,
joined.
It's like a wheel and it just has
Yeah.
a monitor on it.
Yeah.
yeah, then like Nets Declassified.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
How's that one you immediately went to? Like that's
I
declassified.
don't know. Because my cousin and I were talking about it recently of just like, oh yeah, the Nets Declassified rewatch podcast is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh yeah, I remember that show. And then my brain opened up and was like, no, you remember way more about that show. than
They're
you think."
working
I was like, oh, cool.
that trio are working so hard to try and get a renewal to that
A
show.
reboot, yeah.
Good on them.
And I'm like, dude, we need one for adults.
What would it even be about?
I don't know, just living as
Life
adults.
survival guide.
Survival for being adults. Please. Like, can they have an episode on taxes?
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna joke. It's like, can they help me with my taxes?
That would be fantastic.
The best way to do your taxes is just not do them. Don't worry about them.
Stop.
Commit tax fraud.
Stop.
There are so many shirts about tax fraud on Etsy. Sorry, I was doing like birthday shopping for my brother, and it's like giving me recommendations, and for some reason they keep on giving me stuff like, yeah, I'm a gamer, and then it's like the like you know like the acronym like vertically up, and it's just for the top half it's just a picture of a frog, and the bottom half it just says tax evasion.
Nice.
And I'm like, I would wear this, but
So, it's a Kaz
my favorite one of those
shirt.
is Yoshi. My favorite one
what?
of those is
Because it had a frog on top and it says tax evasion. I was like, so Kaz, we could get Kaz that shirt.
yeah.
I pay my taxes.
I know you do.
But
do.
you're a frog.
But that's why it would be so funny
Yeah,
if
we
you just
know.
wore it, because I know you pay yours.
we know you pay your taxes.
Shut up, Colin.
I'm Mexican. I have to, or else I get deported. That's not true. I'm born and raised here in America. I'm Turkish.
America.
Not even gonna leave any room for speculation on that. Just nope, it's a joke. It's a joke.
America. I'm the home of the Bud Light.
My
Bud
favorite
Light trades
character. My favorite character that evades taxes is Yoshi.
Oh, it's great.
I love
Fantastic.
Yoshi tax evasion. I don't know why. He's just he's
What is
that
it?
guy.
I remember seeing posts of just like, yeah, the inverse is like, yeah, Kirby does his taxes.
Yes,
and then Yoshi
yes.
is the criminal. so stupid. It's so... I don't know where these things start, but they just... I feel like they just pop out of nowhere. Like, suddenly I'll wake up and it's like, oh yeah, you know, like, fucking Link has committed 3 felonies. Who knows what they were, but he's on the run now.
It's fantastic.
Yoshi behind bars for tax evasion. I joked about it last tax season, because it's May, so...
So,
recent.
last month? Last tax season?
So
okay,
last month.
or last year. Okay, good.
Because we were trying to, like, we were looking for, like, a file or whatever, and we couldn't find it, so I was like, guess I'm committing tax evasion, and they're like, that's not what it is. That's not, you are wrong in every sense, and I'm like, no, just some casual tax evasion, it's fine. Or no, I didn't say evasion, I said fraud. I said tax fraud. Similar.
I was gonna say, those are 2 different crimes.
Similar, same field.
I don't know. I
positions.
prefer money laundering.
That's also a good option.
I'm an idiot,
I
and
will
for
not
the
give my
longest time, I
opinion.
would only imagine throwing money into a washing machine because it's laundering. I still, admittedly, don't quite understand what money laundering means. I know it's bad, but the image of a washing machine full of money still plays in my head.
Ed's World comic.
Funnier, better.
New Ed's
image.
World comic. There we go.
I still
New Ed's World comic.
I still don't have a complete understanding of it, but every time people are like money laundering, I always think back to the mafia because they were known to do
you
it.
keep your
but
keep your
also-
money in your own circulation.
Right.
So like let's say you give money to a different company, that company's owned by you, the IRS doesn't know that.
Right.
So you get
again
it.
as
So it's like, oh, I'm giving to a charity, you own the charity.
right.
The charity is yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I'm bailing out another beer company.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
Bud Light.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying was, or I was getting to something along those lines is I do know that mafia members used to do it and such because again a lot of money laundering in like casinos and such for a long time before they were rushed out. But there was also cases to where they would have businesses that were storefronts. And a lot of the times
Yep.
they used to be laundromats too.
That's where it came
does
from.
laundry.
So
It is. I wasn't wrong.
I don't think it's completely the reason why it has that name, but I do believe it has a connection to
sense.
that. Because they did have a lot
Watch it be
of...
some shit like, oh, the word laundering comes from like this Greek word laundritis, and it means like to
That sounds
kick
like
back.
a disease.
Or some shit like that.
Okay, English major stepping in. From what it's most likely is because like, you know, like laundering, it's like holding something out to dry kind of
Mhm.
is what I would say. So it's like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm very Eepy. I'm doing my best. I was about to explain it and then everything just left. Everything just... No, you don't get this. Damn it. But just, yeah, most likely you're correct about, like, similar rooted words. I'm trying my hardest. Very Eepy. I've already stated this. I am running off of a few hours of sleep, some day-old Mountain Dew, and a bucket of popcorn. I'm doing my best.
Oh right, Fishy went to go see a movie before joining the podcast. What did you go
Yeah, can we
watch?
talk about that?
Oh.
I don't know how much we can talk about it because
No,
we
not
don't
about
want
the
to do
movie,
spoilers.
No,
Just-
not just about what happened, not the movie.
Oh,
Obviously.
okay, okay.
Okay. So, yeah, yesterday, because my mom and brother already had plans to go see the Dungeons and Dragons movie, and they were like, do you want to come? And I was like, I guess. And then there was a whole hullabaloo about, like, trying to find a theater that was both playing it and had a time that we could all do, because my brother's not available at night, and I have recording right now. So, the times available, for context, we record at 12 my time, but the times available were 9 in the morning, 12:10 in the afternoon, 7:45 at night, and 9 at night. So we went, okay, night ones are out because my brother has to go, like, play actual D&D like a nerd. And then 12 is out because I need to be here. So we're like, all right, 9 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, I can do 9 o'clock. What is it, an hour 45 minutes? And it's like, no, it's 2 hours.
Oh boy.
2 hour 15. And I was like, so I just need to leave the theater immediately. And I was like, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. So then, my dumbass also just stays up last night, and then has trouble falling asleep. So that's great. And then, you know, we go out, we see the movie, and we get out, and I look at the time, and I was like, I can make it. And then as I'm, like, getting off the freeway, because, like, for some fucking reason, the local theater was not showing it at all. We had to go, like, 25 minutes away to a different fucking theater just to go watch it. And I still don't know why they weren't playing it locally, but, like, whatever. I would have been here on time had it been here.
Because Evil Dead Rise is taking over theaters right now, and it's phenomenal. That's why. I'm not saying D&D.
And
I'm not
probably
saying
Guardians
D&D
3.
but yeah, Guardians.
I was gonna say Guardians 3.
A lot of movies.
D&D's
A lot
been
of
out for a while.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably what it is. But because I was like, I'm running late, I look at my phone and I'm like, damn, I can't text because, like, I'm driving. If only I could do something else. Wait. Discord added a voice recording function.
This is what I want to talk about, yep.
So I send them voice messages that I'm going to be running late. But
Editor Fishy, download these from Discord and put them in.
I'm driving, so I don't know how well my phone's gonna pick this up, but I'll be there in a bit. Sorry, there was traffic. Ah!
Room. Why are you screaming?
Because I don't know how well my mic works. Ah!
Get off the phone and your mic is crystal clear.
It's working great, smile.
Alright, sorry. I'm doing this during red lights, we're good.
Perhaps. Maybe I will.
It's your voice. It's not like they
Well,
haven't.
I
They're
know.
not listening to it right now.
No, I'm like, is there anything embarrassing in that? No, I don't think there is.
No,
it's
it's just you going, I'm on my way!
It's me screaming. Because I wasn't sure how good my mic was, so I was like, I need to scream so that way it picks it up. Because sometimes my brother will call from his phone, and, like, we have a thing that connects to the car, so it plays music and all that. So I'm like, that sometimes messes with the microphone, so I wasn't sure if that was gonna mess with it. Which was why I was screaming, because I'm like, I need to make sure that they can hear! And then you guys told me, like, oh, yeah, it sounds fine, you don't need to yell, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
It wasn't even, at least to me, it wasn't the loudest thing. It's just...
No, it wasn't loud, but it's that whole thing of, hey guys, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, shh, shh.
I prefer
My
that
windows
than
were up, no
whisper
one could hear
shouting.
me.
We could hear you.
Okay.
All the way in other states, Fishy. Ever think of that?
My windows were down, it's fine!
Your windows were
And
down?
for the record...
Person driving next to you, just
no,
be
my
quiet.
windows were up. My windows were up. For the record, I did not do anything illegal. I was at stoplights
Phew.
whenever I did it. I would read the messages and then I would respond by shouting. So we're fine. My eyes were on the road and I was also stopped. I drive safe.
By a cop?
Safer than most of the people I know. Oh, by a cop?
Because
No.
you said you were stopped.
Not this time. He was at a stoplight.
Okay.
It was okay. I wouldn't have done it if I was still on the freeway. Like, I waited until I got off, and then I was like, Eureka. Or, what's the meme? Urethra.
Yeah, that's it.
Man. No, oh my god, I hate them so much. My family does not drive safe sometimes. They will go fast. My brother will drive with one hand, and I'm sitting here like, no, I'm like, I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of this. I'm gonna be a safe driver.
Oh, don't get in a car with
And-
me then. I drive with one hand.
It's fine, but like, I will judge it, but I'll like for the most part keep it to myself.
I will judge it. You're gonna walk.
I'm honest. At least I'm honest about it. Of just like, look, I'll judge you, but like, do you, man. I won't stop you, but I will just like side eye.
You can sit in the back then.
I'll sit in the back.
It's
There's room
always
to sleep back there.
it always throws me off when people go when I'm in a car with people and they're going the right speed limit, because my whole life I've driven with my mother, who is very old and drives like 15 miles below the speed limit.
Oh.
Like always. So
No.
so people are going the right speed limit. I'm like, this is a little fast. It's like, no, this is just fucking normal.
No, this is normal. I'm not that bad.
Colin, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I go a little bit faster than that, so that'll be fun in
That's
24.
fine. That's fine. I've been everywhere.
God.
That's funny. Go wee.
God, what was it?
Stick your
My-
hands in the air.
my grandmother, she I'm pretty sure it's because being born a woman, she criticizes me because, again, of the era she was born in. And she's just like, oh,
Of the times.
your cousin, he's so good at singing, and he's such a good driver, and his car is so clean, and just all this stuff. And I'm like, uh-huh. And then she was like, oh, well, I'll go take you guys to dinner. And my cousin's like, okay, cool, we'll get in Jackie's car. And I'm like, no, we're gonna go in your car because you're so good at driving. And he's like, what? And I'm like, Mama says you're great at driving, so let's go. And he's driving. He's not a good driver, but my grandmother's like, he drives so nice. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is nice, And then, to get to the restaurant, he parks, like, down a row, 3 rows away from the restaurant. My grandmother has a walker, and she has metal in her hips. And I'm looking to my cousin going, why didn't you park in the handicap spot? And he goes, because we can walk.
You
Yeah. I was like,
grandmama.
Yeah. I was like, dude, just go park in a handicap spot. And he's huffing. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I already had the walker out when I realized that we weren't next to the restaurant. And so I'm walking over with the walker with my other cousin. And, you know, the first cousin goes and parks it. And I happen to walk over there. And I'm like, dude, you can't park here because it was a to-go spot. You need to go to the handicap spot right there that says handicap. And he gets so mad, gets in the car. My grandmother has barely opened the door, and he peels out of the parking spot.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, such a good driver.
Oh yeah, you're doing great. Good lord.
Look, I may not be the best driver, but I'm not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm feeling great about my driving right
Yeah.
now. From what I'm hearing. No, I feel fantastic.
Like, if you have to get that mad about parking in a handicap spot that's, like, almost always open. Huh.
It's like, buddy. My mother does not like driving with me. She's gotten a little bit better about it, but
Does she hold on to the shit handle?
Huh?
Does she hold on to the oh shit handle?
No. She is just very vocal. I took her because there's this really nice cookie place nearby that I was telling her about, and I was like, yeah, we should go. We can go get some. So we hop in the car, and I'm like, I'll drive. I know where it is. And I tell her the vague location, and she's like, no, you could go this way. This way would be faster. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. No, you got it. No, you get. And then like if I take a little too much time to stop, she'll be like, whoa, come down, like you know, like freak out a little bit, and I'm like, mother, it's fine, we're alive, we're good. And then like when we got there, she. After we got our cookies, we were heading back to the car. She just takes the keys out of my hand. She's like, I'm driving. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I'm not gonna trust you behind the wheel till you've been driving for 3 years. And I'm like, okay. And I made sure to flame her about it when we got home. I told everyone. just like, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna be a great driver until I've been going for 3 years. I've been holding that over. She glares at me whenever I bring it up.
You have to still bring it up like 10 years down the road. Like, you know, guys, I'm waiting for that 3rd year mark.
Oh
It's
man,
coming
I'll get
around.
there.
It's like a skill tree. You hit 3 years, it unlocks half the map.
You can only go to a certain part.
It's like, I've driven, like, I don't want to name cities, but I've driven, like, 4 cities over to go visit my sister. I don't know if that's the correct amount, I just don't want to say what fucking city it is, for her sake. Quite a while, like a 2-hour drive, because there was traffic. I've driven by myself, there and back. It rained on the way back. I was scared, but I made it. Because I had not driven on the freeway almost at night in the rain before. So
I like
scary.
I love that it takes 2 hours to get through 4 cities. It takes me 15 minutes.
They're very spread out.
I know. I love that because just where I live, it's just a cluster of cities. And it's just like the area I live in is squished in by all these other cities. Like, we can't grow any bigger. And so it's just like, okay, you're in this city. Now you're in this city. So that's a crazy thought to me.
Goodness. I don't know if it's actually 4 cities. I don't know. I am terrible with naming places. Like, I'm terrible with street names. I just know, like, oh yeah, you know, that's over by the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And like the Best Buy.
I'm still that way. And I've been driving for some time.
I'll be talking to my cousins, and they're like, "Oh, is it over?"
You know where
on,
you
like...
gotta go. Things look familiar. You know where things are.
Yeah, that's all I need. I don't go far. At most, like I said, I'll go drive to see my sister, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. I stay here in my city.
Can you give me the exact street address where this one building is on?
So
no, but I could point where it is.
Yeah, my other grandmother, God bless her soul, may it rest and whatnot. She had this habit to where she would be giving my dad directions when we were like kids to go to places. And her directions would be like, okay, so you want to go down and you know where they have the big oak tree that was chopped down 5 years ago? Yeah, you're going to want to turn there. You're going to like turn straight and then keep going down the road. She said that all the time, just turn straight. And then there's going to be a barn, but it's now an Albertsons, except now it's closed.
That's how
like,
I describe
I'm glad.
That's how I give directions.
Nice.
No, I understand, but like some of these buildings don't exist anymore. And so you're looking around going, where's this Albertsons? Where the hell's this Albertsons that
no,
closed?
Yeah, I still do that.
Okay, well, don't.
I don't mean... It's the only form of reference I have! And most of the time when I'm giving these directions, it's just someone who's also lived in the city for like 10 plus years, and it's like, yeah, you know where the old, like, Trader Joe's used to be, but now it's like a fucking Home Depot? I don't know. There is actually no building like that in my area, but just as an example. It's like, yeah, you know, you just head over that way, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Just name the streets! And it's like...
Can't
No.
do that. Can't do that, boss.
Don't know them.
Driving.
I don't drive.
That is fair.
You drove fine when you were around me. Okay.
Tina moment.
You did fine. You did fine.
I
wasn't even
know,
there.
but that one car that just happened to park there.
I know. We definitely
during
talked
it was
about
like,
this
dude,
before,
that's
right?
comedy.
We definitely talked
Oh,
about
we
it
have.
on the
We have.
podcast.
I'm not bringing it up on the whole story. I just like, God.
Watch this episode here.
But
There's the thumbnail on screen.
I don't know which one it was, but
no, that was just a. You did fine. I know. I thought you said you were driving a little bit. Like, weren't you driving with your mom?
That was the plan, but
Okay, so that just means you gotta come visit me again.
I guess so.
You know what?
If we all
You know
go,
what?
it'll be an
It's a
event.
chore. You don't have to come see me.
I want to go see people, but everyone is so far away, and I don't have money.
I get you.
Everyone
I
is
get
so
ya.
fucking far away.
I want to visit my friends.
Yeah.
I'm so upset that the fucking Lovejoy thing didn't work out. I was so ready to start planning and prepping
I
for
was
that.
so ready to like wake up the next day and you were gonna be like, Cass, guess what? And I'll have to be like, oh shit, oh well, guess I'm going to Cali. No.
for context, Lovejoy was gonna play basically in my city, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes away. Lovejoy is, of course, a British indie band that I enjoy greatly, and so does Cass. And I was like, I'm not gonna go by myself, but also no one I know likes this band. So I was like, what if I just help Cass come visit, and we go, and it'll be epic. And then the tickets went up at 10 in the morning, and then they were gone at 10:01 in the morning, and I was so angry. That's not even true. They went up at 10. They were gone at 10, like plus like 5 milliseconds.
Yeah.
They were gone instantly. I was so upset.
You gotta love those bots.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'll be listening to Lovejoy on YouTube, and it'll be like, hey, they're playing in your area soon. And I'm like, they're playing in your area soon. I know. Don't rub it in.
Tickets are gone.
They're gone. You can't bring them back. Unless I pay like what, $200 per? Absolutely not. Not when they were gonna be like 25 each. They were fucking cheap. That's why I was like, whew.
Dang.
So mad. I will be mad about that.
We are indeed sleepy today.
Yes, we are.
Eepy.
No,
Yeah,
I am not
Eepy. You gotta use the right
saying it.
lingo.
No, I refuse.
I just want to see how long the silence could go. I'm not sleepy. I never said that. I got nice sleep.
For once.
For once,
you
it's
stole it
me.
from us, you damn vampire.
The 1 out of 4 has slept well.
Teehee.
I slept alright.
He
I just slept
grins.
really late, but I slept.
I've just been I've just been sleeping like shit the last week, and then last night I was just like, I'm gonna go to bed at 11, and I still woke up every 2 hours.
Jeez.
And then rolled back to bed.
It's like, I've been falling asleep better, because, you know, as I've mentioned before, I had sleep problems as like, I can't even say as a kid. Up until, like, about 4 years ago, I had sleep problems. I'm doing better now, but, like, I still have occasional nights where it's like, man, shoot, fucking sucks. And then I had to get up early, so that didn't help.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm here, and I am definitely taking a nap after the podcast.
Well, you did wake up super fucking early to watch a movie.
You did. I was
Yeah.
wondering. I was like, why are you up so early? What the hell?
Yeah, I was like, someone's gonna call me out on it. I think the only person that knew was Cass, just because we were chatting last night. But I was like, if I send this message, they're gonna know something, like I'm doing something.
Yeah, I was more annoyed by this morning's hassle than anything. So I was like, I'll ask later.
That's a later problem.
And then you were like, I'm going to the movies. And I'm like, cool. Problem or thing answered. Got it.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm trying to decide, do I go back to sleep? Or do I actually do everything that I'm supposed to, like an adult?
I might take a
I always
nap
vote for
at
sleep.
least.
I'm gonna be playing Splatfest later. I know that much.
Yes.
I'm gonna sleep.
That's what
and
I
I'm
was
gonna
doing this
splat.
morning. Woke up, booted up the Switch.
Oh wait, did we talk about it? Like not on podcast, just you and me. What team did you pick?
I'm on power.
Yo, let's go!
Let's go.
Finally, I'm on a team with everyone else. Finally, because I was talking to I talked to Kiku last night as well.
I don't
She's
know.
also on power.
Nice. I don't know shit about Zelda. I know a moderate amount about Zelda. So I'm like, if I don't know or I don't have a decision on something, or you know, if they do like the cross promotion with like another Nintendo thing, I'm just like, I'll do whatever Shiver's doing.
All right, fair. My when I was talking to because my cousin plays now, and when he plays a video game, he goes hard. He will hyper focus feels like the wrong word, but just he will commit to playing the game.
Yeah.
So I had to be like, hey, what are we with him and my sister? Hey, what are we picking for the Splatfest? And he said, and I quote, Ganon the absolute canon. And I was like, okay, I guess we're going power.
Sure.
I guess so. Which I know, that's why I'm picking power. I know why other people are picking power, and y'all are nasty. Stop.
Yeah. That is indeed a thing right now that I'm dealing with in the fandom.
They revealed what Ganon looked like.
Yeah.
And suddenly everyone wanted to pick power.
That's
Oh, is he hot?
true.
Yeah,
I haven't
he's
actually
supposedly,
seen
like,
anything
super
about
hot and
it.
all that.
Yeah.
I think he's great designed, but
No,
like I'm not one
honestly,
of those
it-
that's like, oh, he's hot.
Honestly, it's a great fucking design. Like,
I'll look
Yeah.
him up right now.
It-
Hold on.
What's killing me though?
it's also just that
There he is.
it's also just that the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom art style is very, very good.
Oh
Oh, it
yeah.
is fantastic.
My issue with it is everybody's like,
He's
oh,
also
God,
voiced by
he's-
Matt Mercer.
I know.
I flipped my fucking shit when I found that out.
I know someone who would already just be like, alright, sold!
Yeah, I'm like, God damn it, on the whole Matt Mercer thing, in a good way, because I was going to play it in Japanese because I do not like Zelda's voice actress. It's just I'm not a fan of her just going Link. Stop, I'm done. So I'm gonna have to
I
tolerate
understand,
it now.
I also hate British people.
Someone had to say it.
That's a joke! That's a joke! That is a joke!
I
But
love this British pop band. I hate the
my
British.
irritation is everybody's like seeing the image of, Ganon, and they're like, oh, he's hot, oh my god, I can't wait for them to redeem him.
No.
Oh, it ain't. Oh, honey.
And I'm like, that is not the point of Ganon.
They
I'm
don't know
sorry.
He can be
Ganon.
hot and irredeemable. That's
Yeah,
even better.
I'm like, he's reincarnated every time as evil. Well, this time he can be good. And I'm like, but why?
Just let the villain be sexy
Looks.
and stay a villain. He doesn't have to be redeemable. Oh my god.
Keep it.
They want
keep
him to
it
be
AO3.
redeemable so that
Keep
he
it
can
to
fuck
AO3.
Link.
Ew!
That's what they want.
No.
That is what they want.
That's the secret ending, surprisingly. Very bold of Nintendo to put that in.
My god.
That's if you enter in the secret cheat code.
Link,
You know,
I am going to
the
sex
Konami
you.
one.
And Link goes, I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
God, shut up.
Please put that gif up for that moment.
Dinner. I have a funny image to show you. I'll show you it later. You can throw it up on screen.
Zelda walks in and he's there. He walks in on the sex scene and he just goes, "Well, excuse me, princess."
Me. Yeah.
Stuttered through that entire joke. Nice.
Man, this has been a podcast.
This has been a. Yeah, it sure has been.
Shows hot Ganon. These are the faces of evil.
Oh, dude, what was it? When they were showing him as, because he's known as Hydrated Ganon. When they showed his shriveled form, like, last year, everybody's like, oh, rehydrate him, and they made him, like, a twink?
No,
In his
that's not
rehydrator?
Ganon.
Yeah,
No,
and I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, and he's gonna be, like, on this adventure with them. And I'm like, do you guys not see the corpse? Because I see a corpse.
Mhm.
He is literally just a corpse.
Like, and they're like, well, once they rehydrate him, then, he's gonna, like, be on an adventure with them and be all sexy with them. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, well, technically, he does get rehydrated, technically. But,
Yeah, hydrated on the souls of the innocent.
yes,
He's just
that
thirsty.
guy is evil, and I love him for just being that. That
Yeah.
is why I would join Team Power, or if I was actually on Splatfest.
If you played Splat,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
There's just something so funny about the name, like, hydrated Ganon. like he's, like, sponsored by Prime or something. Like, he's got the gear
Hydrated.
He's
on.
not.
Hydrated.
He's not actually
Gatorade.
muscular. You just like squeeze him and wring him out.
He's a
It's just
slime.
all the water.
That sounds like a sports drink ad. It's like become hydrated with the power of Gatorade, and it shows like corpse Ganon, and then he takes the Gatorade and he becomes fucking buff Ganon.
Oh, dude, like they have that. What they have that soccer.
Ganondorf, sorry.
No, they have that soccer game with Mario and everything. What if like they have like the sponsorship of like hydrated, Ganon Gatorade on like just the
Nice.
banners.
Oh my god.
I'd buy it.
I love that. I'd love that. They just have different, like, dumb parody, like,
Sponsors.
sports brands and sponsors. Yeah.
Like Link Kicks. Like, come on.
Air Jordan Slink Kicks. Fucking, what is it, like Kirby Pops or something?
Yeah.
Like, yeah!
Nintendo, hire us.
Pikachu energy drink. It'll put the zap in your system.
Okay, writer.
Yeah, that is not my best material.
No,
As-
you wasted the best material for the fucking Yoko lotion. My
Yep.
god with you guys.
You can't see the giant smile on my face. You don't know how
You're very
much I
cheesed.
was like, I need to write others, but just this lotion smells like my exhaust pipe made me laugh so fucking hard. I was like, I'll write others to give them options, but that's the one I really like.
Look, the only reason I really just did not cave in and go with it is because the lotion does not come in the color black. That is the only reason.
Man, they're ruining it.
But maybe one day.
Maybe one day. My genius will have to sit on the side for another day. I was like, I hope they get the reference.
I don't have words. I thought it was just gonna be a let's go, and then just we kind of like leave it there. And it
Oh no, you got
didn't.
the let's go, but
It didn't stop.
because you mentioned like, oh yeah, wouldn't know what the names would be. You invited it, and it's like, am I supposed to not say what the name should be after that? No.
Well, I was meaning because they come in different scents, and I was just like, I wonder. Well, I'm not gonna really deal with it because it doesn't come in the color black. Look back at Discord, and it's just bada bada bada, and I was like, God damn it.
This is what you hired me for. This is what you have us for.
I know, but like I love Yoko, and I love like hearing Milton and seeing the writing and everything, but there are times where I see it and I just
Head in hands.
the prude self of myself just kind of goes, no, we can't.
That's the great part about being Ace. I don't know where the line is. It's fantastic. I have to be reeled in.
Yeah, that's always the fun part, is my Ace team being like, oh, Yoko time? Cracks knuckles. And I'm like, what? How?
You're gonna have to reel us in, because we don't know where to stop.
I can't reel you in, because Milton will make it 3 times worse.
I was about to say that.
We're the lesser.
You're the lesser. I might as well just keep it the way it is, because he will make something more natural flow, and I don't mean that to sound gross, but that's probably Yoko's. I'm done.
No? You don't want to keep going?
No, I don't want to keep going. I'm good.
Oh.
No more Yoko talk for the podcast ever.
Oh, why not?
The only time we can is if we ever have Milton guest. That's it.
Oh, that would be fantastic. That'd be the day where we're big enough to have guest stars.
Yeah.
And maybe, you guys could also say support thought by going to twitter.com/the heroes of tomorrow.
It's actually an NDYP_thought.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Yeah, my bad. I don't have it memorized.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go throw
Look
myself
at it
out
on
a
screen.
window.
That's the Twitter. Wow. There's my shill. I have to squeeze it in.
What a sparkle. 1.
Look, I'm not gonna get those 24 followers this weekend to reach the 400 goal.
Says you! Actually, wait. This is gonna come out in a few weeks. Yeah, okay. If this... it's not gonna happen immediately. Podcast comes out, the 24 people just show up.
Where were you when I needed 24 followers,
Yeah,
bro?
right.
Making 24 accounts.
Bro, 24 accounts.
Please don't. Please don't. I want some of these to be, like, legitimate. Please.
Real. Yes. I'm pretty sure I'm
Fine.
following
There's
all
enough-
my
there's
Hold
enough
back
socials.
for
bots.
now. If I do it, just know that all of them will have different pictures of Yoko. Just so you know that it is bots. Me.
Legitimate bots. Good job.
Yeah, legitimate bots. You got the joke. You got it.
Also, if you guys like horror movies, please go see Evil Dead Rise. It's so good. It's so fucking good. If you
Perhaps
don't like
I
horror,
will.
I don't. I'm like, if you don't like horror, I don't suggest
If
it.
you
'cause
don't
it's
like
got a lot of-
horror,
That's me.
watch the Mario movie.
Yay! We've all seen that.
Wahoo!
Yippee.
Yahoo!
Why did they put the "Take on Me" song in it?
Right? Why
Makes
was
me
that
mad.
there?
The donkey song.
You've heard the
Donkey
original,
Kong
right?
song. Oh yeah, no, it's so much
Yep.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Anger. That and
It's been
they didn't give credit to
They didn't
God,
get
what's
Black
it
Ranker
called?
Coat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, everyone like
Grr.
noticed. And it's like, come on, man.
like the movie
That's
was
his
fun.
thing.
The movie was fun, but there was those moments that I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Sad day.
I guess while I'm at it, go watch Dungeons and Dragons. If you play D&D, you will enjoy it. If you don't, it's a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but feel like I missed a few things just because I don't play.
Oh.
But I got the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. One thing I've noticed is, what's his name? Justice Smith? He was also in Detective Pikachu.
Oh.
It's because, they really did him dirty in Detective Pikachu. They just gave him bad direction, is what I've noticed. Because he was like I enjoyed him in D&D, and
Oh,
I've
yeah.
enjoyed him in other movies, but it's just like, I was sitting there and I was watching his performance, and I'm like, wow, they just really did him dirty in Detective Pikachu. They just gave him such shitty direction in that movie. Because, like, I hated his performance in Pikachu. It felt lacking. Like, it felt, I don't know, like any emotional scenes, it's like, Gold Star, you're trying.
I
And
wonder if he
appreciate
even
it.
wanted to do the movie.
I don't know. Because my brother, because when we got out of the movie, I told him this too when we got out of the movie. I was like, damn, yeah. Poor guy. Like, I wish they would have given him better direction. And he's like, look, Detective Pikachu honestly feels like their, like, test movie to see how adapting, for Nintendo, adapting one of their games into a movie would go. Because, you know, the last attempt was, you know, the Mario movie.
Mm-hmm.
Not the current one, but the one previous, and that one didn't do well.
I
Detective
have-
Pikachu was like their litmus test.
I have a fondness for that movie. Is it garbage? Yes, but
Yes.
I love it.
But it has so much charm.
It's great. It's fantastic.
It has so much charm, and it has kind of the sci-fi city grunge I like.
There's your
That's true.
Yeah.
Actually.
more than it should. Like considering the source material.
Oh,
More than it
absolutely,
should.
absolutely. But like, I love it.
Just like, this is cool. What's it doing in a market?
Yeah, and the fact that they were drunk the whole time filming.
Yep, I've heard the
Yep.
backstory. Didn't what? Oh my god, who was it that broke his hand? Was it Leguizamo?
It was
Yeah.
Bob Hoskins.
Oh,
Bob
was it?
Hoskins.
Oh,
Bob
it
Hoskins
was,
broke
it was.
his hand.
No,
'cause
no.
Leguizamo was driving and Bob had his hand out the window and the door slammed on it.
You can't blame him.
No.
You can't blame Leguizamo for that.
No.
They were drunk.
One of my favorite stories from that was Dustin Hoffman. His son asked him, like, why were you Bowser in the Mario movie? You were terrible at the role. And he's like, I did it so you could have shoes. And his son said, I don't need shoes that bad.
Oh my god.
Excuse you, he wasn't Bowser, he was
I'm
Koopa.
sorry, Koopa.
Oh yeah, big man.
That
What
used to
single-celled
confuse me.
organism did you evolve from?
That used to
Tyrannosaurus
confuse me
Rex,
as a
the Lizard
kid.
King, thank you very much. It's my favorite quote in
Why
that
did-
movie. It
why
makes
did
no
they
sense.
Why did they call him Koopa?
Because
Is
in the movie,
Is it
he's
Koopa
like a...
the species though?
Because
Yeah, because he's the Koopa King.
he's
Right, so why not Bowser?
I don't know. Isn't one of those things like he was originally Koopa in Japan or like the vice versa? They made
I
it
have to-
Koopa in America.
I have to rewatch the What Happened.
Yeah.
I watched it back when I like what is it? When I had what the fuck is it called? When my wrist was not good.
Carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel.
Mhm.
And I had to rest it for a while. So I was like, okay, I'll just watch a bunch of things. And I just binge watched a bunch of What Happened.
What happened? I love what happened.
What happened?
Okay,
Good show.
that would make sense if it was the Japanese name because that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, I know as a kid I was always like I don't. But who's Bowser?
Or like I said, it was either that or it was he was Bowser in Japan and they changed like when they brought Mario to America, they named him Koopa because, they would do that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like Peach Toadstool, that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But hear me out. What if he was actually Koopa Kid grown up?
Interesting.
Because, she was Daisy, not Peach.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was Daisy.
She was Daisy. She was not Peach.
I forgot about that.
They still missed out, though, on the lady in red being Paula. She should have been Paula.
She should have.
Or Pauline.
Pauline.
She should have been. She was awesome.
I used to know so much Mario lore because I watched so much stupid Mario Brothers as a kid, and I was like, I need to do research so I understand the jokes. I played the games, but I was like, who the fuck is Pauline? Because they brought her in for an episode, I think, and I was like, who the fuck is that? And it's like, oh, it's the one for the original Donkey Kong. Got it.
Yeah.
And now she's just back. She's the mayor.
Yeah, she's girl bossing.
It does look like we have hit our limit.
Yes, we.
Oh, would you look at that?
I'll admit,
I'm probably gonna.
I'll admit, I had to stand up and I'm walking around right now, because I was nodding off a little bit.
You're
Fair.
good.
I do not.
To reiterate,
I do
we
not
are
want to
very
fall
Eepy.
asleep. I refuse. I refuse.
To fall asleep on stream. Or not stream, what is this?
On the recording.
On the recording.
This is the Eepy episode where everyone's just Eepy. I can title it that just to spite you.
Eepy episode.
Eepy, where we're all.
I was gonna call it the ADHD episode because we were all over the fucking place.
We were
Yeah,
all
no,
over the place.
I'm only saying like I'll call it Eepy episode because I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna pick one thing to
ZZZ.
title it? ZZZZZ. That's it. Good lord.
No, we have to leave the
Cersei's
EP
agreeing.
episode for when we're actually like having a sleepover and it's just dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like those conversations you have right as about you're about to fall asleep. Like those.
Yeah.
Yep. All the
That
time.
has to
Yep.
be the EP
Well,
one.
So that means we need to do a podcast and we just all have to stay up.
Sleep
Oh my God.
deprived.
But that should just be a live stream.
that one should be a live
Record it in the AM.
Not in the AM. That defeats the purpose. Well, I guess
in,
the
like,
AM and the
2
midnight.
a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking like 8 a.m. We are still
The
recording.
Loopy podcast.
Yes.
We are still recording.
Yeah, of course. Gotta end it off with a bang.
Yep.
And by a bang, I mean
Boom.
just discussion
There
of
it
what
was.
we'll do another time, I guess. So exciting. Everybody loves hearing like production background stuff.
Anyways.
That is both ironic and not, because I'm one of those people.
It's time to go.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess see you guys in the next one. That's the end. That's the end.
I agree.
Yeah. All right.
Huzzah. I've got nothing else.
Huzzah.
All right.
All right.
All right. So
Okay.
we will see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, everyone. Bye.